All right. Today's Tuesday, December 9th, and I hereby call the meeting of the Plympton Board of Health to order at 5:02. This meeting is being recorded for public viewing by Area 58 Community Access Media. The recording is not considered an official record. The approved minutes of the meeting will serve as the official record of the proceedings.
So, you have both looked at the minutes from November 25th and signed them?
Yep.
And,
Want to make a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion, we approve the minute.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye?
yeah, and as the chairman
And-
wasn't there, he doesn't need to sign them.
All right, motion passes. The minutes are approved.
Okay, so, nothing in the first section. Second section, approved plans out for installation. 64 Brook Street, the as-bills have come in and the COC is signed. The next one down, 16 Brook Street. Did you get a call from
Yes.
somebody today about that?
Yep, I'm going out there tomorrow.
So Kevin's going out there tomorrow to inspect.
That's just the open hole.
Just open hole?
Yep.
Okay. 9 Lake, I haven't heard anything about that. 13 Crescent Street, the as-bills are in, the COC is signed. And 11 Heather's Path, who took that? I can't remember. Anyway, it's out for installation.
Okay.
So, under pending, we have 4 down, 73 West Street. That is a repair. And, since our last meeting, that has gone out for review and come back and is now ready to be approved.
Can you see one of those? Were there any variances?
There were 0 variances. And again, this is just a repair.
I was wondering why I couldn't remember 16 Brook Street. It's because Kathy Dryman did the perk.
Oh my goodness, that was a long time ago. No wonder you don't remember. That's the home. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That wasn't that long ago though, was it?
The perk test, not the plan.
Oh, okay.
All right. You got any concerns?
Yeah, you want me to, stamp them?
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, I think we talked about that before. That was Lyle's house.
Yeah. Yeah, for
Because
some
it's
reason,
the group home, they're going through septic systems every.
some reason it just seemed like it wasn't that long ago. Lyle.
That's because you've been here way too long.
Yeah, I guess.
Does that help? I'd like to make a motion to approve this plan that we've just signed.
I'll make a second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Plans are approved.
Okay, next one after that is 9 Upland Road. This is an upgrade in order to have the septic system have enough capacity for the apartment that has already been built. So here are the plans, and there is one variance,
Yep, one.
and the variance is to allow a SAS 10 feet from the property line instead of 20.
I think if they got any further off the property line, they're gonna encroach into the driveway. Not a big deal. Hi, Brad. How much?
Hi, Brad. How are you?
You gotta make it work.
Oh,
Do you want tickets?
Huh?
Are you supposed to get tickets?
I think so.
Ticks are dead now. Do you still want them? They're right there.
Yeah, I'll scoop them all the dead ones up and put them in there.
So the board has approved one plan and now for a repair, and now we're in the process of approving 9 Upland Road, which is down the bottom of your agenda.
Beautiful.
Make a motion, we approve the plan
Second?
for 9 Upland Road.
Second.
Okay, discussion?
And the variance, for the variance?
So the variance, yeah, we do have a variance.
One variance to meet the required 150 feet from an existing well.
Yes.
So plan approval and variance?
I make a
That was
motion, we
your-
approve.
That was your second?
Second.
Okay. Any further discussion?
No.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye, motion passes. Today is the 8th,
9.
9. So close. Of November?
Yeah. You're right on top of it, aren't you?
Did you notice our space? What Kevin is saying?
Yes.
All right. Look at
I
that.
was successfully able to give away 3 cabinets.
Beautiful. I'm sure some other departments
I
are.
was successfully able to accept them in the scrap metal.
I'm not calling you on them.
They got there and,
They decided not.
hey,
Oh. So
I'm
you took
just-
them?
no. They-
Dump took them?
Yeah.
Building department took one.
Oh, good.
Did I miss this one?
You did.
How about that?
It's a good thing I showed up.
So now we just have to wait for our interior designer to make some time in his busy schedule.
Just get
That
the,
TV up too.
the feng shui a
TV
little
up.
bit nicer.
Put the
here.
TV up.
Yeah, that's right.
Put the television up on the wall.
Be wonderful.
Just remember you gotta apply feng shui.
Oh, we're recording. Never mind. Oh, 1, 2, 3. And then you gotta sign that one. So there's all the plans.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, page 2. You, 5 Palmer Road, you will see when we get to the mail that the DEP has given approval for well number 1 and 3 to become public water supply.
Oh, great.
wells.
So then we can move forward on
Yeah.
completing the
There's
Myriad.
so much to do.
2-year-old project of getting
Yeah,
our water
yeah,
supply.
I mean,
What are the
yeah,
conditions on the conditional approval? Or is that just how they word it?
That's just how they word it. But yeah, 6 months process, took
Beautiful.
3 years, but it's
Hey.
done.
We're there now.
We're there now.
Closer,
and,
anyway.
It'd be great because then the new and improved committee can now deal with the moisture issue in the basement, and
Yes.
part of that, mitigating that, may be
Decommissioning that well.
commissioning that
yeah.
other, well, we'll see what they decide to do, but at least it's an option.
Great.
Okay. Now here's Brad's favorite, discussion of supplemental Title V regs. I know you keep thinking that you're gonna miss this, don't you? Because there was only 2 more things to talk about, and one of them I asked Kevin, where should we put the paragraph that talks about this regulation incorporates the Mass DEP guidance for ADUs. And Kevin said to put it up top. Yeah.
Okay. And the title? Or
Yeah,
the-
so it talks about Title V anyway, so.
And then the only other thing, there's only one thing left, which is page 6, where we have a little paragraph that talks about Plympton shall not allow any septic system to be shared with another building unless there is common ownership. We've kind of gone through that too. And Title V is pretty strict about shared systems, so it's kind of like, do we just get rid of that because nobody knows what it's about?
Do we lose anything really by getting rid of it? It's Title
No,
V
no.
still.
It's redundant.
Yeah.
It is,
Okay.
it's redundant.
Okay.
So,
Well, I would
Like I
say
said,
straight.
the only person or entity that can suffer is if you don't do the proper paperwork and understand what it means to have a shared system.
the
So
HOA or
the
whatever
town
it
is
is.
not gonna be in any way, shape or form
involved. in that.
involved
Yeah. Okay.
or in jeopardy, so.
So congratulations, you have successfully updated your supplemental Title V
Beautiful.
regs and your fee schedule. So come January,
How do we say that?
we can at our January meeting, we can pick a date that we'd like to have the hearing inside of a Board of Health meeting, and then I'll back it up so that we have enough to advertise it twice.
Yeah, our January meetings are. Let me see. January. Looks like we are 13th and 27th.
So either one of those.
I may have a work trip 13th. I'm not sure yet.
Okay. All right. So that,
Do you
that's,
want to put it on for 27? Does it need to go? What's
it
the
needs
next
to be
step?
advertised for 2 weeks beforehand. So, I mean, if you want to have it in your meeting of January 27th, I have enough time to do that.
Yeah, let's do that then. Sound good?
Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Katie's.
Oh, that's another one I like.
Okay. So, yes, did I find the file that was right over there last time when I couldn't find it? I did. And we have a November 20th failed, December 2nd passed. So I don't know what you told them. There you go.
Trying to think of what that was explained to me, and
You said you stopped by and you told them to have the people
yes,
who were doing the
right,
test
that's correct. Yeah, yeah.
Take the sample.
take the
Yeah.
sample, right?
And they agreed. So I would expect, you should expect to see one soon.
Another one?
Yeah,
And we would expect that it would be another pass?
yeah,
Okay.
and,
Is that the procedure going forward? Were they gonna use a company or just for the one?
no, I said going forward until
Okay.
you hear otherwise.
All right.
I said, for the foreseeable future, plan on doing it that way. And then, there was some quasi-explanation as to why they think it failed, with all the other previous passes. But,
What was their thought?
that it was a different person that did it that time.
Okay.
So
Operator
but-
error rather than.
But by the board, in essence, imposing a requirement that they have it be collected and tested, collected by the same company that's doing the test.
That'll eliminate
That should
that going
eliminate
forward.
that.
So then if we get a fail, it's a true
Right,
fail.
yeah. And there was, there was really no pushback, and
Okay.
okay, we'll do it that way.
Good.
So. And it's a brand new machine,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
you get all of these passes and all of a sudden you get something goofy. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So, next category is perk tests. Kevin, I don't know if you've done any of those three. I think there's I think they're sitting over in the
I
corner
think
there.
I've got all three. 76 Center, they're either scheduled or I think Main Street and West Street are scheduled, and Center Street, I think I did. I did send you some perk results. I've got the book in my car if I need it, but might be 76 Center that I did.
Yeah, that was the one he wanted to do a perk test to see if he could split the lot.
Oh, okay.
Right? I don't
Yep.
see anything in
No,
there.
no, it's not done yet.
Okay.
I guess all three are scheduled. That's probably what it is. And in fact, I've got one of them on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Okay, under new business, 31 Maple Street. Title V inspection report came in. It was a conditional pass. Needs new pipe from main drain to inlet pipe. So, if it's appropriate, I will reach out to the owners
Mhm.
and let them know the process for
Yeah.
for us to do that.
Mhm.
And then, is that something we don't do those that often? Is that something that you need to inspect, or do you just
If I
wanna-
can get out there, I'll go take a look, but
Okay.
otherwise I can just have them send me a picture and I
Pictures,
can add it to the file.
Okay.
But they should be taking out an application
Yes,
anyway.
oh, yeah.
So, okay.
All right. E-code. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that, which is it's the searchable thing online for bylaws.
Mhm.
So it came up at Ricketts during our last meeting, Brad, when some of the waivers they were asking for waivers from old regulations, not from our current
Had that not been updated?
regulations. We'd never used it for supplemental regulations.
I think
Because
the
it
town
was-
uses it for everything, right?
Not all towns, because I talked to KP about it,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, "Is this just bylaws?" I said, "Or do towns also use it for any supplemental regs they have?" And she said, all towns are different, but you can if you want to. I checked with the town clerk, and she said we had never. For us, for Plympton, it was always just the bylaws. There wasn't anything else in there. But because it is searchable and because it's another way for people to be able to
Mm-hmm.
see our regs, I worked with Tara and put all our regulations, she's going to put all of our regulations
Nice.
onto E-code. So our supplemental regs, our well regs, our large event regs, and the one that we did for highway, the recycle. So they'll all be on there going forward.
Our regs were the correct ones that were up online. It's just that they had an old copy,
Right.
apparently,
Yeah,
that weren't current.
right.
They could have used our current
Oh, yeah.
regs
Yeah,
before
Rick,
online.
Okay.
but she wasn't sure whether they had, you know, because she kept
Yeah.
saying, well, they're looking on E-code, and I was like, I don't know what that is. Because
Yeah,
we
the old
never-
ones are there in E-code now from 2001.
From 2001.
Yeah.
There's nobody left alive. I have
Yeah.
no idea who put those up there. We weren't here.
Yep.
So, anyway, now they'll be there and they'll be searchable, and it's another way that people can
Yeah.
find our regs.
Mhm.
So
Good.
it's a win-win. Let me see. Septic pump regulations, septic pump records, excuse me. We got our monthly pump records from Wind River. And I put them onto our Excel spreadsheet. And I always read them to see what they say. And one of them, for 23 Prospect Road, the pump record said there is visible runback from the leach field. So the owner called here, and I said, yes, I have that record. And so she called Wind River about it because she was upset because her system was fairly new. And the answer that she got was, the pumper made a mistake and checked the wrong box.
Okay.
So, there were also some other ones. 41 Ring Road, Wind River noted that the outlet T is not intact. I don't know whether that's actually true or not, but we'll find out. Let me see what else. There was a couple that had more gallons pumped than their tank actually holds.
Mm.
So what we do is we hold those, and if we get 3 of those in one calendar year, then there's something that you can do. But I do pay attention to them. And then there was 4 Soul Street, where Wind River said that the main line was not clear and they recommended drain cleaning. So hopefully the owner heeds that. So that's where we are
All right.
with pump records. They also, Wind River pumped here this week,
Okay.
and they seem to have forgotten our standing instructions, which is pump after 2 or pump on Fridays. So they had to be reminded of that. Because as I'm sure you're aware, none of these windows and doors are airtight.
Mm.
So I don't need to say any more, do I?
So you figured out they were here pretty quick?
Hmm?
You figured out they were here pretty quick, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've been reminded. So that's good.
Who schedules them to do that? Properties? Or
Well, I mean, I think town properties is supposed to be in charge of that, but I think they just come every year.
Do it.
So it's
yeah,
not-
once a
it's
year
not
schedule,
anything
what's
that-
called.
Yeah. So,
Probably more than what you need to,
Mhm.
but
It's good.
it's fine, yeah.
At least they get a look at it once a year.
so all of our food inspections for the year are done. The second inspection of the year for absolutely everybody is done, so that's great. All the 2026 permit reminder letters have been sent for installers, inspectors, trash, pump, food. So they all get their letter, and in there, I put the actual permit in case they need a copy of it, and send them all out to remind them to get all that in. And we've probably got maybe 5 to 6 have already come back.
Oh,
So
Good.
it's just, I'd like to get them all in and out as quickly as we can at the beginning of January. So that's that. Unlike some other towns, our 2 tobacco sellers passed the compliance checks
Good.
with flying colors. They did not sell to underage, and they did not have anything in the stores that wasn't supposed to be there. So the person that we hire, Bob Collette, had let us know that. Let me see. So, you want to do mail?
Sure.
Somebody's email?
So don't get excited.
Okay, we got the,
Are you doing executive session tonight?
Do we have any updates that we need to go into exec session for from KP?
Well, our executive session would be to talk about 10 Mayflower Road.
Yes. Is there any updates we need to talk about?
Not that I know of. Is there
Okay.
anything you know?
All right, so we don't need to do that.
See y'all.
We can waive.
Okay.
We can waive our exec
All right.
session.
So this is the only meeting this month.
That's
It is.
Yeah.
So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Same to you. All right.
See you in
yes, Merry
January.
Christmas.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
We'll see everybody.
Before you leave,
Yes.
I was going to mention maybe a time change for 2026 to 5:30. Would
Sure.
that bother you or affect your schedule?
No.
Okay.
No.
You get out at 5?
I usually get home at 5. Gives me a little flexibility in getting changed and switching cars.
Quick dinner.
Well,
Yeah.
we know it's all
Yeah, I can do
red, so.
It is, generally, yeah. Yeah,
You want to make a motion?
See you
So it'll
later.
be in the minutes?
thank you.
A good one.
Yeah, we can do it after, we can do it in new business after the mail. Anything else on the agenda?
Okay.
Okay, we got our Southern Plymouth County Public Health Excellence Collaborative timesheet and the Maven documentation for November. And we had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases of Lyme disease. And 2 other tick-borne diseases and an influenza. So, let's see.
No. Relatively.
Okay, we got a notification from the selectman's assistant that the new animal inspector, who will be starting, in January, is Sonia Silva, and she starts when Brian retires.
So I had sent the email asking for the contact information,
Right.
because we work with the animals.
Yeah.
So hopefully once she begins, someone will bring her around, and I'll be able to get her cell phone and email and all of that.
Okay, yeah, we have a letter here. We received the pumping letters from pumping records from Wind River. The safety concern, which we talked
No,
about.
that's a different one.
Oh, it is.
So here's this one.
26 Upland.
The club. The pumping record, if you read it, it said that there was something, what does it say?
This is 26 Upland. The pump should be,
It said,
Edson was 70, so club's right next door.
it's actually 76, it should be.
Oh, okay.
So it said, on the pump record for the club, it said there is a safety concern on site that needs immediate follow-up. So, when I read that,
You followed up immediately?
I called Wind River Corporate. And I said, I don't know what this means, but is this something that we need to be involved in? So there was a nice woman that I talked to on December 1st, and she said that she would access the records, and she did, and she said it appeared from the pictures attached that one of the rear covers had a chunk missing and it looked like a safety hazard, and she thought that that might be what that meant, but that she would contact the local office of Wind River and have them call us about that. So, when I came in the next morning, there was a message on the phone from Wind River that said, the tech made a mistake when he wrote that in the notes.
This is another mistake?
Well, number one, it's another mistake, but if he made a either he made a mistake or she saw a chunk missing out of the cover. Which is it? So, 76.
With all of these mistakes with Wind River, it doesn't give me a feeling of confidence in that company.
Maybe they got the techs trying to upsell on stuff, or at least being observant, and then
I mean, I can understand, did he make a mistake and check off the wrong box in the form? But if so, why is corporate telling me that they have a picture with a
Chunk missing out of a,
So I
So
don't know.
that
if
was
you
the
guys
concern,
wanna-
was the cover?
Yeah.
Have Kevin go look at it.
Okay. And again, I mean, you know, it is state, the state requires that all pump records come to the
Yeah.
boards of health within 30 days. I mean, they're very specific and they're very strict about that. And again, I mean, it is up to us
Actually follow up.
to look at them and to follow up, and certainly with, like, you know, the few that I have where, you know, you've got a 1,000-gallon tank and you're pumping 2,000 gallons, I mean, you know, Title, as we discussed earlier, Title V says when you get 3 of those, you need to do something about it. So we do keep them, we keep track of all of this, we read all of this, and for some reason, this past batch is,
So I would say if Kevin goes out and finds that that cover is damaged, the other one that they said was a mistake, have him follow up with that one. If they're both actually problems that they claim is a mistake, we'll make a complaint with the licensing board for the state about them falsifying documentation.
yeah, I mean, it's just that, you know, you like to be able to help people if they get these reports and help them, you know, fix whatever the issue is.
So, the other thing I would say is maybe have them, have the driver resubmit a correct report if they're claiming there's no issues there. Because I think one way you would skirt actually not falsifying documentation, submitting the one that shows the problem, and then when you talk to them on the phone, they say it's not a problem. And their official one actually says it is. So,
Yeah, and that's official until it's replaced with something else,
Uh-huh.
right?
yep. So I would
yeah.
say that they need to resubmit those two, showing that there are no problems, and then have Kevin follow up with, starting with this one.
Are both of them in this pile?
Just the one, the other one she has.
okay, and as mentioned previously, we received this communication on Monday, December 1st from the Department of Environmental Protection and Bureau of Water Resources Drinking Water Program, and attaches the conditional approval for the previously submitted BRPWS 15 for new source wells number 1 and 3. If you have any questions, let me know. Regards, Michelle Regon, hydrologist. So we have permission for wells number 1 and 3 here at
Excellent.
5 Palmer Road. Well, the wells are actually at 23 Palmer Road, but
We're all one big family, right?
The campus.
So, next is warrants for payment. That is the red folder that Brad has. I think there's only one thing in there to sign.
So I thought I might have missed.
Okay.
All right.
The budget thing we can talk about, and then the most important thing, but that's the back payroll.
I agree. Budgeting. For
Okay, I think
next
these
year.
guys saw that at the last meeting, doing it different, so we wanted to read that.
All right,
I think
so.
Liz is asking for 2 separate budgets by December 31st. A level funded and level services. So because we don't meet again, do you want me to, now that's kind of like some stuff I found from last year, so do you want me, she didn't attach
The exact.
that worksheet again,
Mm-hmm.
so, but I have last year's, do you want me to resend that to you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And just update the salaries if we need updating. Any projects for FY27 we want to try and undertake? Or any changes to our budget items? I think we've done pretty well staying in budget this year, right? I think last look at the beginning of the month, everything was in line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One thing that I was talking to Kathy about, actually when I made those posters, I guess everyone here, if they do mail or printing, they have to pay out of pocket and get reimbursed.
Yeah.
Is there any way we could somehow get a way to pay for it directly, so there's no...
It depends if we're using a vendor, like if you're using, would you use WePrint Today or Staples or something?
Yeah,
Um,
set up an account.
If they're a vendor already, then we can probably have them invoice the town.
I don't know that reprint is,
If
We-
they,
we could follow up on
yeah,
that. Are they?
Well, they're a vendor for the transfer station and the highway
So
department.
they're
already in
they're
the
a
town
So
system.
they're in the town system.
So in other words, next time you go to WePrint, you could just say, bill me,
Yeah.
to,
right?
yeah, and they'll
Well,
just have to flag it for.
Do you guys have a purchase order system or
No.
anything, or
No,
you
no,
just
just
submit
I take
receipts
a
and...
business card and, actually, no, because the transfer station, I don't have any
Business
any
cards for that.
business cards, so I just go in and, you know, with a hazardous waste day flyer, which is pretty much what I do.
Yeah,
The rest of the things, all the signage comes out of highway. And,
Easy,
yeah, it's billed to highway and,
They'll already have the tax exempt ID,
yep,
and so just flag it that it's Board of Health, and then it'll end up
It'll come to
here.
where else do you generally have to spend money and submit expenses for?
I used to have
Post
to
office?
do it at the post office a lot, when we had the other reviewer. But Greg, our current third-party reviewer, I just
Email.
send him scans of everything and he sends it back, so I'm not out of pocket for that.
Okay,
The only thing is, would be stamps.
and that's kind of minimal.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I
Get a
try to
roll
get
at
a
a
roll
time.
of stamps, but, you know, because it's a fake post office, half the time they don't have a roll of stamps, and they try to sell you a book of stamps, and my answer was always like, I can get this at Shaw's, so no thanks.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing really that I'm ever out of pocket, other than if the board decides that they want to send a letter, certified mail.
Okay, I mean, we've been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah.
We have, but I don't think the feds are gonna,
With a town this small, there's really no way around that.
yeah.
Okay,
For some stuff, you just, if, you know, if we're making a big purchase, we can have them set up as a vendor and invoice
And the other
town.
thing is I could check with the treasurer or the accountant and just get a list of local places that we have.
They should have a
returned
vendor
to.
list, yeah.
Yeah.
And then give it to you guys so that you would know that, you know, if you had a choice between going to Staples or going to WePrint, if you go to WePrint, you can charge it.
Yeah.
Right.
And also Signorama
Yep.
in
so-
Kingston. There's another one that Highway uses for, you know, those
They make the
sandwich
good
board
signs.
signs and any other signage that I know that we need at the transfer station.
Okay.
So those two, I know there's accounts there.
All right. It sounds like it's not as serious. I thought
No.
when you were shelling out a lot, fronting a lot of expenses.
Yeah, well, I mean, certain times we were, but we're good now.
Is there does a town accountant or finance have a town credit card?
Oh,
Because that's another option.
There is one.
There is one.
There is one. I know Fire has one. Remember during COVID,
oh, that's right.
the
Yeah.
fire chief was using it to buy things, you know,
Stuff,
hand sanitizer and,
Yep.
and
That's right. Yeah, I'd forgotten.
KN94s.
Yeah.
and-
'Cause that's another option. I don't know how it works, but at least the municipality I work for, there's a card that you go sign out,
Mm-hmm.
write down and log what the purchase was, the vendor, the cost, and then when the bill comes in, they tag it to your department.
All right, cool. So next would be the collaborative again. We have currently put up 2 job postings. That is, it's on our website, it's on Plymouth as the host community website. One of them is for a full-time or part-time public health nurse. Who knows how that's gonna go. And the second one is for a part-time public health food and restaurant inspector, because Kathy, who we've had, is retiring.
Oh,
So both of those are up, and we are optimistic that we will get some people who want to do that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Because the food inspector one especially takes a lot off of the health inspectors, so that they don't have to do.
well, plus there's a lot to do, I would think, in that, with the town of Plymouth and Wareham and,
Plymouth, Wareham, Kingston.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carver has a lot. Even Duxbury has a lot. We're actually the lightweight.
Exception.
the smallest, yeah.
Yeah, but then again, we have all the strange ones. We've all got the USDA fresh and frozen meat.
I thought Kingston's agent Joyce did food inspections. Is that?
No, Kathy does them for a lot of them for Kingston. I think Kathy does it, and then if there's an issue, I think Joyce takes over. So, anyway, so that's where we are on the collaborative. Nothing on opioid settlement funds, but there is stuff on rickets. So first of all, I don't know if everybody is aware, but the hearing that was supposed to be for tomorrow has been postponed.
Oh, okay.
So,
Is there a reason why?
How did I
yeah,
miss that email? I didn't get an email on that or anything.
It's very confusing the way that they did their agendas. I actually had to ask KP for clarification. So I had to, because I was getting overwhelmed, I have now made 3 folders. We've got Ricketts earth removal, we've got Ricketts waivers from Board of Health regs, and we have Ricketts just ZBA hearing. So under Ricketts ZBA hearing, here is the answer that we got. The meeting for the 10th has been postponed until the 17th in order to give the ZBA more time to obtain hydrology peer review proposals. The applicant has agreed to extend the hearing completion deadline to February 13th. So there will be, we're not missing out on a hearing, which I guess was my concern. But I believe that the hearing for the next one, the 17th, is still on.
Yeah, it did say that they were postponing until the 17th.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's where we are on Ricketts.
I just saw
ZBA.
that.
Is Greg trying to find an alternate for Horton to review our bylaws?
What do we get from here? Okay, at the last meeting, you had asked me to reach out to Scott and ask if Scott
Oh,
Horsley,
Horsley, nothing.
right? If he would look at our supplemental regs and then give advice to ZBA as to why they shouldn't, should
Potentially
or
consider
shouldn't
not waiving.
give the waivers. And the answer I got from Scott was, I have not yet been retained by the town.
Okay.
And he is supposed to be working under Greg Driscoll, which is the ZBA's guy,
As his
for
subject matter
all the other
expert.
stuff. But then I think that you guys and Liz had a little email thing going around about, do we hire Scott independently as the Board of Health to just do our thing? So I don't know where you are on that.
Yeah, that just seemed to end with,
Yeah, we
with
can-
your email.
Yes.
We kind of got derailed. I guess the applicant successfully persuaded KP that they objected to Scott Horsley, and she didn't necessarily agree with him, but she just didn't want that to become a distraction to the main argument. So I guess that's my question. I don't know if we need to find out if Greg Driscoll is actively finding someone to
So that was
To
for
re-
the hydrology report.
yes,
Okay.
to review, and because he's the one who's ultimately paying for it out of their account. So
The second kind of separate piece was the review of the
For us.
local regs.
yeah,
So I think that probably needs to be revisited with Liz. Last I heard, they were on board with that being done and funded. They just need to figure out how. So maybe revisit that, because that would probably need to be
done sooner than later.
together for the 17th.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll contact Liz and just find out.
Yeah, this is out of pocket for a
Okay.
while, so
Okay.
can do that after the meeting. But yeah, we'll see if we can figure that. Maybe I don't know who you ask now, but
Maybe just send an email to Board of Selectmen, maybe,
I
or
think that's a good spot in the absence of her.
yeah, and just
copy Greg.
See where we left off.
yeah,
I would keep Greg out of it.
Okay.
He doesn't need to be involved in any of that.
Okay, that's right.
so Scott.
Okay.
So yeah, so
Start
we
with-
need
start with the
Scott for
select
us.
Start with the select board and indicate what we're looking to do with him in terms of the local stuff. And then, once we get their blessing, we can move forward with Scott.
Okay. Cool. Well, that is that.
Okay, so that is Ricketts, the waivers.
Okay.
Do that later. What else do I have? I guess that's it. Do you guys want calendars next year, or do you want to save
No.
money?
I don't
Do you care?
care.
You care? You don't use them, do you?
Not really.
So in other words, we could just leave that here?
Yeah, it's a good placemat.
Yeah, all right.
Just keeps my phone from making more noise when it vibrates during meetings. All right, any other business? I had the one item of meeting time change for 2026 to 5:30.
Yeah.
Would anyone like to?
I'd like to make a motion. We plan our meetings to start at 5:30 in the year 2026.
Okay.
Second?
Any discussion?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Chair votes aye, motion carries. Any other new business?
You're on a roll. Is there anything else you want to ask for?
That's it. A raise from $1 to $2?
Wait a minute, that would be.
Wait a minute.
You've been getting your dollar?
Get my dollar. So hearing none, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn the meeting
Second?
All right,
at 5:52 PM.
meeting, all in favor of the motion to adjourn?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries, meeting adjourned 17:52 hours.